Hey Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for March 2020. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to everyone who's returning, all my subscribers. Um, Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. And thank you for all your likes, any shares. I really, really appreciate you thinking of me and sharing what you deem to be uh, good info. Also, thank you to anyone new, anyone who's just stopping by, welcome. Just to let you know as well, I am going to stop doing, or have already stopped doing, the extended to these readings. Instead, what I've decided to do is offer months in advance readings. So you won't get an extension or like more information about what's going on now, but instead what you'll get is more information about what's coming in the next few months, which I thought would be a bit more helpful. It allows me to organize my readings more as well. And I feel it gives you more of an edge, because if you have, say, a plan to go away in May, you could like just, pop, spend a couple of quid or a couple of dollars and look at that reading and just see what's going on, see if it resonates, and maybe have, that might enable you to give you a bit of a heads up and have a discussion about certain things that may be concerning you to make sure you're good on that front, whatever issues are raised. So yeah, I feel it's an interesting new way, and it's also a great way for you to support the channel. You also are routed or rerouted or redirected to my website, so you get to also check out my website, what readings I have available, and also what products I also have available. I think you guys would really, really love. They're really cool, like astrology mugs and postcards and just cute little things that I think you'll love from a spiritual perspective. Also, there's an affirmation collection there as well, which I love. I want every cup, and I'm going to be making more. So yeah, send through any cool affirmations that you have that you would like to see on a cushion or on anything, and I'll see what I can do. Yes, I think that's it with regards to any updates. So I'll go ahead and get started, Scorpio. So the overall energy that we have is the four of coins. So there is some sort of stagnancy, stubbornness, protecting your own heart, or maybe they're protecting theirs, protecting what's yours, they're protecting what's theirs. There's a bit of a standoff I'm getting here, a lot of protection, and maybe even control issues as well. There could also be possibly conflicts with work and love at the moment as well, possibly as the four of coins is really about that Capricorn energy, which is very much about goals and possibly even positions of authority. So I don't know, maybe obligations around those things could also be interfering with the relationship. The four of coins isn't about compromise. There could be issues around compromising, about finding a middle ground. And again, that's where I'm kind of seeing there could be power struggles there. But definitely the four of coins talks about non-movement, not yeah, not no movement, no a lot of kind of stagnation, but maybe that's needed right now. Maybe you need to kind of sit still together. Maybe you need to kind of focus on this problem before you start thinking about any future plans. So the four of coins could be a blessing in disguise. You do have the ace of swords here as the crux of the matter. So the crux of the matter is communication, possibly even compromise, as the air signs are known to focus a lot on compromise and on discussion, on finding solutions to problems. So that seems to be the issue here, having using the intelligence, communication to resolve issues and problems. But ultimately, I see here, when looking at the rest of the cards as well, that communication is the crux of the matter. And I can see you here with the Ten of Cups, very much in love with this person. You feel that they really make you happy. feel very emotionally fulfilled. You feel like there's nothing more that you want. You see a future with this person. You see a family with this person. You may already have a family with this person. You know, there's a very, very close and tight knit bond here that I see. This person is your peace as well. Um, this person is your home. That's how you feel like when you're, maybe you feel like you're at home when you're with them as well. But definitely very peaceful, very loving, a lot of love. Um, I think there's a lot of love in this connection, especially from you. You feel quite committed to them. I don't think you're looking elsewhere. You're not interested in anything else. They've got your complete focus. Spirit's advice here is the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups. So, and not only the Spirit's advice, but also what you could also be going through. We've got the Four of Swords, yeah, Page of Cups. So you could be waiting for communication. Spirit's advice here actually is to take some time out to reflect, to consider everything that has gone on so far, because you could be so, sometimes the Ten of Cups can really be about those rose tinted glasses, can really be indicating that, you know, that there could be issues, underlying issues in a situation, and you just gloss over them. You know, the Ten of Cups is like, just gloss over that. Let's just not deal with that. So let's act like it's not there. Let's have a good time. You know, let's just put the fire out on that. Let's just pour, you know, water, literally. Let's pour 10 cups of water over that fire, but it's not interested, which is, in a way, can be good. But sometimes that fire that's caused could be a symptom of another issue and may just cause a fire somewhere else or make something worse in the future. So the Ten of Cups, when dignified in certain ways by other cards, can be good, or sometimes also giving more information about issues that need to be addressed. So yeah, it could be that's what's going on here. Spirit's kind of saying to you, take some time out, think about everything that's got to this point. I think there could have been a disappointment here for you as well. This could also be that you've received new information. Maybe there's been some new information that's come to light that's changed everything. That's changed the perspective on how you see this person, how they see you, how you see the relationship. I think you were very, very, or are still very, very, very much in love with them. And I think you feel quite loyal to them, even more so. You've got a lot of history, just a lot of good vibes. You may have share a lot of friends, a lot of mutual friends. You get a bit of a world around you and them. You know, there's a lot going on here. I'm seeing with the Ten of Cups. So yeah, this could be Spirit saying, okay, take some time out. There's been a disappointment. There's been something that's happened that you maybe have glossed over, and you need to think about this. You need to heal from it, basically. You can't just ignore how you feel here with the Four of Swords. Sorry, you can't see it on camera. But yeah, you can't ignore how you're feeling. You need to meditate. You need to take some time out to reflect and make sense of things, but also heal, give something back to yourself. This could also be you as well, just waiting for a message here from the Page of Cups. You could have actually received some information from someone, from this person, that's made you go quiet. I don't know, this person has revealed to you maybe that they it could be that this person's revealed to you with the Page of Cups here that they can only offer you this small cup right now, that they're not in a position to really offer you what you're expecting. And I think the Four of Swords is for you to really think about, okay, so do I really want this then? Even though this person makes me very happy and I think the world of them and they tickle my boxes and they're everything I wish for, now they've given me this new information that actually they're only able to be a Page of Cups here what do I want to do? And then we have got the Five of Cups here as well. So it does indicate that there has been some sort of disappointment. You may feel like you've lost something. Yeah, you may be feeling like you've lost something. So this could be you waiting for communication from maybe a Pisces. But we have got over here Wands, more fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sag, more over here, to be honest. So yeah, we have also got 1, 2, 3, 4s. So we've got 3, 4, uh, 3 cards that are the number 4. 4 of coins, 4 of swords, and 4 of wands. So this to me, and then we've got the Emperor is here as well. So this has got something to do with maybe someone not being able to offer this kind of long-term stability that you want, or maybe a family. Maybe you're very focused on family. You want to start a family. That could also be what this page is about as well, about family. Maybe you want to combine families as well. It could be that. Maybe this person is saying, I'm not really ready right now to do that. I can only really offer you just a bit more than a friendship, really, a flirtation, a getting to know each other, a dating. But stability, long-term stability is what's on your mind. I think you want to lock this thing down. And I think this person may be saying, well, I'd like to get to know you better, or I'd like to kind of take things slowly. Get in here as well. And then we've got the Five of Cups here, where you just maybe just feel a bit deflated maybe by that. You know, maybe this person, you may feel this person's going to burst your bubble. But there's the Two of Cups here. You know, there's always, say in the Five of Cups, there's always 2 cups that are left standing. So it's not that you're not going to get this person at all. You know, it's nothing to do with that. This is just saying that you may need to readdress your expectations when it comes to this relationship, this new awareness that you found. And maybe even when you do get the opportunity, when this person maybe does contact you, and I think Spirit is suggesting that it might be best for you to wait for them to contact you and not to kind of contact them a lot and find out what they're doing, but really to kind of be a bit more receptive and wait to see what they offer more, wait for them to show themselves more, to find out if they really are this Ten of Cups, because you may have been, it looks like here you weren't expecting this disappointment, you weren't expecting this person to do this. So there may be more things about them that you're not aware of. Do you know what I mean? That might actually change the way you see your future with them being. So yeah, that could be what's going on here as well. We've got the Nine of Swords for how your partner's feeling. So they're feeling quite stressed out about this. They probably feel quite guilty about what's happened. They probably are also beating themselves up for what's happened. They may be having sleepless nights about this. They are also finding it difficult to find the right words to say to you to find a solution. Like, they're quite frustrated, I feel that, and they may also feel quite alone right now, that you know, maybe they don't have a choice. You know, maybe they have to commit to this work or something else that they're doing. I mean, the Emperor can be a family man as well, so it could potentially be that this person has got some sort of other obligations that doesn't really give them much room to maneuver around family or work. I feel that, you know, if this is you, I feel that they're very attracted to you. Obviously, with Queen of Wands, you're quite a big character, I guess, or you're quite charismatic, very attractive, very attention grabbing, very tactile and forward. And they may like that about you, that you're confident, you know, and you know how to have a good time, you're warm and inviting, you know, and I think they really like that about you. But they've got work to do. The Emperor is like turned around, like, yeah, I can totally see that you're amazing, but I have work to do. My hands are full. Even his hands seem to be full here. You know, I have work to do. I've got responsibilities. But the Emperor card does suggest that, you know, this is quite a stable energy. This person's not going anywhere. You know, this person's not in any rush. This person isn't moving away, you know, but I do think that they are distracted by something simply because of their positioning. I mean, this could be a fire sign, you know, in their life that they are tempted by. This could be you, this could be somebody else. This is causing them this kind of anxiety where they feel torn and they can't, and they feel guilty, you know. And that could be the sorrow here for you. Maybe you come to learn and find out, maybe someone's giving you a message. You know, maybe you've received an intuitive message. Maybe you've just got a, you know, some sort of insight here, some new information that's come in, maybe about this person. Maybe receiving advances from somebody else that maybe they've entertained to an extent, you know. But I really get the feeling like this person, one, is not going anywhere, and two, they're turning their back on this temptation. The Queen of Wands can also be the enchantress, you know, the woman who is able to seduce a man, you know. You know, she's, you know, she's able to do that. So yeah, I think this person could be dealing with something like that, and they're trying to turn their way, trying to focus on their responsibilities and not think about this person. Or this could just be representing all of their energy. You know, this could also be them being in this Aries, Sag, Leo, or fire kind of like energy, where they themselves feel alone but have a certain amount of stubbornness and therefore are waiting for you to contact them, or would like you to contact them, or is making you wait before they contact you. Because we do have the Eight of Wands here as well. So we are seeing here that this person does want to take things forward. They do want to move things forward. They do want to remain positive about the situation, and that they do want to communicate. They do want to communicate in a positive way, and they want to talk about the future. They want to talk about solutions. I'm kind of getting a little bit of the feeling like this person kind of wants to gloss over things a little bit. This is like talking, this is like really optimistic communication. So there is a chance that this person just wants to talk about the positive stuff and move forward, and doesn't want to focus on what's gone wrong or really dredge up the past. They want to just focus on the future, solutions, and moving forward. But it's likely that they will be communicating with you. And the Four of Coins again just lets me know that I don't think this person's going anywhere. There's a lot of cards here that show me there's no movement. There's no one moving anywhere. You know, we even got the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome position. So there's again this kind of staying put energy that's here. Okay. So we've got the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Coins for what could be motivating the situation, what's underlying the underbelly of the situation, or the hidden things that you may not be aware of that are influencing the situation. So yeah, there is this like complete ending here to maybe a very difficult situation, or a belief that you had. This could even be, you know, the, again, bursting someone's bubble, the end of a dream, the end of a hope, the end of a expectation in the mind, having to accept that something just will not happen, and that you know, that door's definitely closed. It's kicking a dead horse kind of energy. If you were to try to keep trying to make something work, that's just not working. But when I say this, I don't mean it pertaining to a relationship, but maybe to a particular idea that you had about the relationship, because this is about a new idea or a new truth that's come in that yeah, you may not have been aware of. And I think you feel quite shattered by this. I mean, in all fairness, it is the Ten of Swords, but then I do see the Four of Wands here. I still see this connection that's still here. Family is still very much here. So family plays a part in this, whether it's this person who's got another family, but family is definitely playing a part. And then there's the juggling, the Two of Coins. So I think this person may be juggling something. I don't usually get third party coming through in readings, because I just like to focus on the two people that we're talking about, and that's it. I don't see the point in really talking about third parties, but because no one should be a competition. It's like, if you know, you shouldn't be focusing on the third party. You should focus on what you have between this person, and that's it. You know, period. That's it. But obviously, things are never ever, or things aren't always that straightforward. And yeah, it looks like maybe you have come to realize some sort of truth. Maybe a child has told you. You know, that there's something else going on here. But I don't see the Tower, you know, so I don't see that this is really shaking things. In fact, I see all these fours. So I don't think anyone's going anywhere regardless of this. It may not be what you wanted with the Five of Cups here. Yes, okay, bubbles have been burst, but you're not moving. You're very much committed to this person. And in fact, with the Four of Coins, you may feel like this person's yours, period. Like, regardless of anything else that's happening, this person is yours. You know, and that is actually a trait, right, of Scorpio energy, is to be possessive. Once you find someone that you know you want to be with, and they want to be with you, and you get into a relationship, you can be quite territorial, which is quite sexy sometimes, I think, for Scorpios. But I guess everything has both its sides. On the one side, that could be, you know, when it's time to let go, it can be quite hard. So, but either way, we are seeing here that you're not letting go of the situation, regardless. I can see that here. Mm. But yeah, there is a juggling. I feel, for me, the Two of Coins in relationship readings always says to me, someone's juggling commitments here. Someone is maybe even afraid to make a commitment. So one minute they're committed, the next minute they're like, oh, I don't know. So that could also be frustrating, that this person's maybe a little bit undecided as to whether or not they want to make the kind of commitment that you expect in this thing. So there's a lot of kind of new information that's coming up, and a kind of an awareness of the fact that maybe this person, especially with the Queen of Wands, might feel, and even the Emperor, might feel very independent, doesn't really like to be tied down, likes their independence, likes to do what they want when they want. And I think with a Scorpio, that doesn't always fly, because, like I said, Scorpios can be, especially if you've got a Scorpio Venus, you know, or your seventh house is ruled by Scorpio, you're going to definitely have themes of being territorial and you know, expecting a certain level of commitment, you know, and trust. I think you feel you can really trust this person. For you, there's a bond that seems to have already been created. Yeah. But I think you've come to realize that there's one road that you guys just maybe cannot go down with this person. Maybe they are married, or they are just very, very committed to their business and their other obligations, you know. Maybe they just started a business, maybe they just got a great promotion, maybe they've just got a very, very highly important or a job that has got a lot of responsibility, or something that keeps them from being able to, you know, start a family with you and give you that full commitment. I see here that there could be challenges here with that. But the Four of Wands does tell me that there is a lot of this could also be you know, they say the Four of Wands is like a twin flame connection. I've got the Six of Cups here as well, so this could definitely be a soulmate kind of connection. You could have a lot of mutual friends as well that bring you together. But I do see stability here though. I do see that this person's not going anywhere. Alright, so as the outcome, we've got the Six of Cups, Five of Coins, and the Knight of Coins. So yeah, we are still seeing this kind of stagnant, not moving energy where no action's really being taken, I don't feel, at the moment. But the Four of Coins also mean as well being very committed to each other and not budging, not going anywhere, regardless. Like, you may not be able to fix things right now or decide on a way forward, but what you do know is that you don't want to be apart, that you do want to be together, and that's one thing that maybe you both can agree on. We do have the Six of Cups here, which again confirms that's one thing you can agree on together as a couple, is that you have got a unique bond that you both appreciate. You may even start to miss each other if there is separation, especially with the Five of Coins here. You may start to really feel that, you know, you're missing out on each other if you're separated, and that you feel very much alone. And it could even be that through the separation, this person actually realized, especially with the Nine of Swords, being on their own is like not as fun as being with you. Or this separation is like no fun, and maybe the single life isn't all that, you know, isn't better than being in a couple, in a happy couple. But the Six of Cups, it does talk about reuniting. But again, with the Five of Coins here, we're seeing here that there could be an issue with making that commitment. It could have everything, but, you know, you could still feel on your own, not have that full commitment. It's like a halfway. Again, with the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups, it's like it's a halfway thing. I just feel this person isn't quite ready, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. It could be that this person still is working on a lot of, you know, other endeavors to kind of bring themselves into some financial stability. Stability is a theme in this reading. But yeah, I think there will be a reconnection. I just feel this person is probably going to say that we can be together and everything's cool, but we have to take it slow. Three men involved here, huh? True love. So it may very well be true love between you two. Yeah, this female is someone who's got a lot of new ideas, and this is you, I feel. When you're seeing things without the rose tinted glasses a little bit, seeing things for actually how they are, and trying to kind of reorganize your thoughts to kind of fit, and also your expectations to fit this new information. Um, yeah, again, I feel like there's either a very good friendship between you two, like there is quite a lot of loyalty between you two. There is a connection, definitely. You guys have got a bond between you two. That's why the Four of Coins is here. It's like, I'm not going anywhere. I know I'm committed. It's almost like you're just very committed to each other. Like you're almost there for each other with the Five of Coins as well. This could also be where, and the Six of Cups is like, I'm here for you no matter what. I'm gonna be with you no matter what. We're gonna, even if we don't move very fast, like we're gonna be together through thick and thin. I'm kind of getting that energy as well, and that could be because of this friendship that you have. Um, I think they find you to be very beautiful, and maybe you also find them to be quite, very attractive. But I think they find you to be extremely sexy as well, especially with the Queen of Wands here. They may very well find you to be very, very, very tempting, and that could also be what they're turning their back on. They're just trying not to be too tempted by you because you could be a distraction as well to them in terms of them getting what they need to get done. um, yeah, you're very beautiful. It looks like, um, as they find you to be very beautiful. Um, Courting man, dark man. So again, we've got this man in a suit here. This is indicating to me this could be again confirming that this person has got other obligations like work. They would like to loosen their tie and relax. Maybe they see you as someone that they can do that with, like, they work really, really hard, and then maybe with you, they would like to be able to be romantic and let their hair down and chill and take, loosen their tie, um, unbutton the jacket and just relax. They could very much feel that way, and this is who they might become when they're with you. Like their shirt might become completely unbuttoned, and there's a whole other side to them maybe that they reveal to you that they maybe don't show everyone else. So there's a certain amount of trust again I think that you guys have. You bring out the side of them, this their sexuality, their fire within them. I think usually they're quite focused on being serious, um, and I think that as you pull away, as they're on their own as well, if that is happening, they realize more and more what it is you bring to their life, and that's why they're quite confident and certain with this Eight of Wands. They really want to move things forward with you. They really want to move things forward with you. They don't want to let you go. And this could be true love, but you might just need to iron out a few things. Then we've got destiny as well. And again, we've got family here, and we've got karma, and I think we've got union underneath that. So there's definitely a family situation involved here. So for those of you that this is resonating with, that don't have a family with this person, you may want to speak to them about any family obligations that they do have, maybe, if they haven't discussed it already. But this is destiny, and I believe that you are meant to be together. You are soulmates, and that you may very well start family with this person, or maybe that's the issue, is that you want to start family and this person's like, well, I'd like to kind of make a bit more money. I'd like to get a few more promotions first, or I'd like my business to be doing this well first, or I don't know, whatever. So that's kind of what's happening here. Okay, I'm just going to pull a few more cards. Scorpio, March 2020. We've got To the Sea, TikTok, Round and Round. This card keeps coming out, and Between Worlds keeps coming out, and Truth Be Told. Yeah, truth be told, we are between worlds. This person needs to make a decision as to whether or not, so we've got imagine at the base of this deck as well. So yeah, this person needs to decide and be really honest with you and them as to what choice they're going to make here with the Two of Coins. This person's making a choice. Here, between commitments, whatever they may be. And also maybe even learning that they don't really have to give up anything. This person may feel they have to give up one or the other, but maybe, because this is a 3, this is about more compromise and togetherness, you know. So it could be that this person also needs to realize that, and also that they're not losing out on anything if they give up something. In fact, they're gaining more, and they may not also realize that. And maybe that message is for you too as well. But there's a truth that needs to be told. You need to communicate clearly with each other what your expectations are for this next step in your relationship, where you want things to go, so that at least you can manage expectations. This person says, well, no, you know, I'm going to be working Monday to Saturday, 8 till 8 every day. I'm only going to give myself Sundays off for the next 2 years until I crack this, or until I do whatever they want to do. Maybe they're studying or whatever to advance themselves, or to create a stability for this family that maybe you both want or you want. At least you're both aware of these things, and maybe you can plan around that, or compromise. Maybe you can find a way to compromise. Maybe make it 5 days a week, you know, 9 till 5 like normal. Or maybe 2 days a week you work till 8. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, we do have an issue here, the crux of the matter again, round and round, thinking that you can expect something different by doing the same thing. Yeah, it's like that's the message that's coming through. Is, you know, obviously that's what Einstein said is insanity as far as he was concerned. So yeah, to do the same thing over and over again, expect different results, is like you must not be thinking clearly. So yeah, you may need to, both of you, to kind of readdress what you're doing here. Okay, again, there's this honesty that needs to be had about what you're really doing here. Maybe you're just still going through the motions, still really, really happy, still sleeping together, still going places together. But underneath it all, there's this, okay, so when are we having kids? When are we buying a house? When are we doing whatever it is that you want to do? But no one may be talking about it, but instead you're just going through the motions over and over again, hoping that eventually things will just fall into place. But it's like, no, you have to have a very honest conversation with each other, especially with the Ace of Swords being central. And all these fours are saying, don't worry about it. If you want to talk about it, because I feel this person's quite committed. Or even more so, this is a destined connection that has a lot of certainty about it. I don't think this, you know, it's gonna all crumble and fall apart by being honest. You know, it's a lot of stability here. Yeah, to the sea. I mean, to the sea can mean, it's a 7 card, so it talks about divine intervention here as well, and also about decisions, choosing a path, the path of destiny, delving into emotion, you know, and it's time to do that. Yeah, the time is ticking. The time is now. This is a destined situation here for you and your person. And it's time, I think, I believe this person more than anyone to make a decision about taking this new venture in love. This person's all swords and fire here, or air and fire. Okay, this person's all talk and passion, you know, which isn't the end of the world, but that's where they are with their energies. And it's really these coins, it's really laying down these roots you know, the Four of Coins. That's really what's needed here, and that's what we need to be honest about when having discussions with each other, I believe, for this month. So I hope that was helpful. If you'd like to see next month's, I believe it should be available to watch. And if you'd also like to just, you know, support the channel, buy some products for your friends' birthdays, Valentine's Day, whatever, it could be any day of the week, you just want to buy someone a present. Remember to think of me and symbols4living.com. That's my website. All the details will be down below, and I'm sure you'll find something that you really, really like. And there's also links at my website and down below to my Teespring account, which has got even more merchandise that I couldn't possibly host on my website, but it's still even more really cool stuff. And my affirmation collections also on the Teespring account, and I really believe that you guys would love that. So go over there and let me know what you think. Okay. All right. Just wanted to say before we go there, with that Imagine card, it is talking about envisioning a positive outcome. Okay, so that might also be important as well, to envision a positive outcome above everything else. All right, Scorpio, I love you. I'll speak to you next time. All right, bye.